حلو. We are live يا ولاد.
نايس.
Let's play detective. Hey,
Yes.
let's play detective.
تشادي.
ماشي.
ممتاز.
يلا are you ready؟
خليك على المين منيو، عايز اصور.
ماشي.
يلا خش.
The name's Pikachu, and I'm what you might call
خد.
a great detective. With my bolts of brilliance, I've solved many mysteries. My partner Harry and I ran into some trouble on a
اه
case.
بس انا مش سامع بقى.
Harry suddenly disappeared,
اه
and I'd lost all my memories.
طبعا هستريم على الديسكورد.
I was wandering the city when I
الصورة
ran
فيها
into
حاجة
Tim.
صح؟
ايه؟
الصورة فيها
Somehow he
حاجة؟
could understand what I was
لا
saying.
لا لا كويسة ما فيهاش حاجة.
Our goals were one
هي
and the same.
عشان تعرفوا تسمعوا.
Find Detective
لا لا
Harry.
لا انا كنت بقول
Because
انا من
my
عندي
missing
عامل
partner
ميوت.
just so happened to be Tim's
وانت
dad.
انا مش قصدي.
لو ما عملتش ميوت
While we were searching for
الصوت
Harry,
عندك هيطلع عندنا
we
ولا
uncovered
لا؟
a series of crimes involving all.
لو انت حاطين هيدفونز خلاص يبقى كل حاجة اتحلت.
انت انا سامع دلوقتي الجيم، انت سامعه؟
حلو حلو. لا انا خفت بس تبقى مشغل من
Tim and I
التلفزيون.
managed to solve the case and save Rhyme City. And yet,
انا برضو على الهيدفونز فبيس يعني.
طيب حلو.
Harry was still missing.
هو انا بس حاسس ان الصورة فيها حاجة.
The
هي
two
الصورة
are still
بانش
searching for Harry.
متهيألي.
بالظبط زومد ان. يعني السطر التاني في ال.
والله انا عرفت
طيب.
المشكلة فين.
Just where the heck did you go?
عرفت المشكلة فين. معلش دي باينت.
ايش
And so, to promote an even stronger bond between the people and Pokemon of Rhyme City, I hereby proclaim this day the start of Pokemon Friendship Week. To commemorate this event, we present this award to Tim Goodman and Pikachu, who saved
Harry!
Pika.
ايه ده بقى؟
Oh, Pikachu, I'm sorry. I guess that's a sign I better wrap this speech up, eh?
Wow. You couldn't have picked a worse time to doze off.
Sorry.
Now then, due to the R incident of 2 years ago, some of our citizens began to doubt Rhyme City's motto, coexistence with Pokemon. So to those of you who were affected, I offer you my deepest sympathies.
What's that?
A Corviknight? Oh no, it's coming this way!
Sir, follow me. Everyone, get inside right away!
انا ظبطتها خلاص.
كده 100.
Could it be?
حتى شمال شوية بقى.
لا ما انا هتلاقيني ظبطتها في الاخر.
ماشي.
Behavior's different. It's all right. Just calm down.
Pikachu.
Lousy Corviknight. It just made off with my signature hat.
My dad gave you that hat.
Yeah, we gotta get it back.
في طبعا ما بيننا شويه
يعني شوية.
انتوا لسه في الكات سين؟
اه
احنا
اوكي.
بدأوا يجروا بقى وبتاع.
ايوه بالظبط.
طب ايه رايكم ستريم ليكوا على ديسكورد بحيث ان نبقى مع بعض على الاقل؟
شوف كده لو هيبقى مظبوط قشطة.
ماشي. يعني هي الصورة مش هتبقى ألذ حاجة
مم.
بس على الأقل
بس
نبقى مع بعض.
التايمينج هيبقى مظبوط.
مم.
ماشي تعال نجرب على ديسكورد.
قشطة يعني.
أنا عملت الكوستيم. تمام فتحنا ديسكورد.
يس شايف واقف اهو. بيكاتشو بيلف حوالين نفسه.
فولر.
ثواني. واتش ستريم بيلود. ميك اكشن. بيجري
حلو كده. ماشي.
Look, this must be the notebook the mayor dropped. Oh, there's something inside.
There's something inside.
A family photo?
كده احنا مع بعض.
This girl looks familiar. Oh, she's the one who didn't look too happy during the mayor's speech.
That's my classmate, Rachel. She knows a lot about Pokemon.
Huh? Whoa, time out. You know her? Why am I just now learning this?
أهم حاجة بقى الصوت طالع لكم ولا لأ؟
صوت طالع ممتاز.
عندي برضو يعني هادي شوية بس ده كالعادة يعني.
ما بيبقاش فيه جنب كده الفيديو فوليوم يا سند؟ من على ديسكورد
في
قصدي؟
فوليوم
مم؟
يعني مع ديسكورد بس هو على آخره. عندي على آخره يعني البار على آخره. قشطة يعني أنا سمعت هو بيقول يعني بيكاتشو صوته أدخل من المعتاد يعني. سامعه وقشطة.
طيب ليتس جو بيكاتشو. ماشي.
Oh,
Don't touch it. I think we've tried so far. طبعا بيكاتشو ما حدش بيسمعه ها ما عدا الجودمان ده ولا مش فاكر اسمه.
أوكي.
عشان بابا كان هو الماستر بتاعه اصلا. هما بيسمعوه بيكا بس.
بيكا حاج بيكا.
والبطل في بوكيمون بروتكشن برو.
اهو لسه بيقول الساند was yours. ماشي. That's it. That's a little worked up thing. كل دول طبعا بوكيمون يا فولر.
كلهم مين؟
كل المونسترز دي بوكيمون.
ماشي.
او بالنسبه لي بقى يعني انا طبعا البوكيمون اللي اعرفهم اللي هم الاوريجينال. اسمها ايه ايا كان بقى المجموعات الجديده الجنريشنز الجديده ولا اعرف فيها اي حاجه.
بس انت هتلاقي كتير من اللي انت تعرفهم موجودين.
اوريجينالز.
يعني اتليست في اللعب التانية يعني في منها كتير قوي.
كويس.
بيدوف ده لا سوري اودينو ده شكله بيجيب.
اوكي. اللي بيحصل يا جماعه ان اصلا بقى تيم جودمان اللي هو الواد الصغير ده برضو بيدور على ابوه. وبيكاتشو برضو بيدور على الماستر بتاعه او اللي كان معاه يعني. اللي هو ابو الواد برضو. اوكي ده سؤال.
الاتنين بيدوروا على نفس الشخص.
ماشي احنا عاوزين نويك الاخ ده. Let's go بيكاتشو. تعالى نتكلم عن دول. Before we talk to this guy, there's something I need to tell you. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Don't just pop up when it's inconvenient for us. Don't gotta tell you that for it. It's been a good long while since our last case, ماشي. That's true. Let's hit pause and jog our memories of how we go about investigation. Do this one by the book, alright? ماشي. The injuries are already healed. All we gotta do is find a way to wake it up. I might call it pencil, but me, beauty for the
يا عم قلنا ريفرش. ماشي حاضر.
How we investigate. I talk to the Pokemon وبعدين وانا بtalk للpeople ماشي. Together the two of us will gather evidence and take testimonies from people and Pokemon and piece them all together to solve the. حلو قوي.
ماشي يا عم بيكاتشو.
Question is all yours بيكاتشو. بيكاتشو هو اللي هيسأل لأن مفيش بني آدم.
ماشي.
بص عامل ازاي بقى. يعني انا لو حد جاي لي كده وبيقول لي كان اي توك تو يو انا هخاف منه.
هاخده بالحب.
هاخده بالحب. لا كده بقى هبوسه بقى يعني كده هبوسه.
Cool.
He says their friends taking a nap and thinks he's just sleeping. Cool. We have the smell of wait, huh? Not that. Maybe the sleepy times go away.
Okay.
I think these people would be more concerned about their unconscious smell instead of talking about some smell.
يا عم بيكاتشو بيقول لك في سمال بالظبط.
بالظبط صح؟
غير معطي.
لا قول ما احنا هنا عشان نحل سوا.
اللي هو في رائحة ما يعني زي ما انت يعني استنتجت يعني في رائحة ما بتفوق يعني.
يس.
we're gonna get. Maybe we should question some of other people. يبقى احنا عاوزين في ضيوف تانيين في الاريا نكلمهم. ماشي. If you get stuck during your investigation and see the light bulb icon. ماشي الهنت يعني ماشي. We don't need
مش مهم.
hints. احنا جامدين فشخ. Only before you go anywhere.
انا شايف بيكاتشو بيعمل مايكرو مانجمنت ابن كلبه.
ما مش عارف يعني هو مش فاهم ان احنا جامدين فشخ ولا ايه.
استهل بينا عم بيكاتشو.
Price is unconscious, but all it wanted to talk about was an aroma it likes. Yep, nice strong aroma make the sleepy times go away. That's all I could get. Aroma, sleepy time, go away. Wait,
ايوه
what if it was talking about these and what if that sent it? ده المفروض التوتوريال يا جماعه فمعلش كده اصبر عليهم شويه كده
ماشي طيب ماشي يا ريت فعلا يكون توتوريال.
عشان ال نيو كومرز للعبه فاهم ياخدوا بس على اللعبه.
لا مهمه برضه.
There might be some Pokemon who haven't evolved yet. Maybe you can. You're having trouble doing an equation, you can call out to me anytime. You mean nothing to me. Nothing. Give you advice. على آخر الزمن بيكاتشو. Of course, you can also just mull thing over on your own. If you get stuck, it might be a good idea to take a break or retrace your step. That's important. ماشي. You can press كذا during the gameplay to open the sub menu. This menu you can save the game and change your game settings. You can press ZL button during gameplay to read recent feature. حلو قوي. يعني في log history لل أول حاجة نعملها
سويت.
تعال
ما احنا قلنا حاجة ماشي.
هو المفروض بتدور على عصافير تانية؟
بقى بندور المفروض على بوكيمونز تانية نتكلم عنها. That's that too. I can never tell what it's staring at, or what it might be thinking. That the sort of Pokemon who's probably got all kind of incredible knowledge. And don't know about that. Let's try asking if you know anything about how to مش عارف. Yeah, جامد فشخ.
الفيس ده خطير. يعني نفسي في الصورة دي ستيكر على واتساب فاهم؟
Oh, it want peace and quiet while it's sunbathing. ماشي. Hopefully calm emotion. Maybe we should try asking someone else. يعني you are nothing to me. أهو في حاجات حلوة. عجبها الأروما ماشي. جميل. يبقى هي دي الولاية اللي مع الأروما.
أروماتايز.
أروماتيز.
يبقى نجيبها جنبه ويفوق بقى.
وتروح عاملة شغالة.
فرت أروما فرت. فرت بليز. Talking to it as soon as it's done. Hopefully have been following. ماشي. You're asking it to make the noise. ماشي. Hurry up, make the noise. Aroma. You're getting nerve. Now going to the center 2 minutes. ماشي. Means will be able to help us. Detective Pikachu, let's ask it to do. Because if we can get these مش عارف ايه to start following ماشي. امشوا من هنا يا ولاد. بص زعلان ازاي يا جماعه.
ايوه الخضه دي
والنبي
جامده.
يا اخويا، النبي ورانا شغل يا اخويا.
يعني كويس انه ما خلانيش اتكلم تاني برضه. ماشي. Happy to land and now that we got يلا تعالي بقى صحينا.
Alright!
انا بختار الاوديو لانجوج انجلش بس لو عاوزين ارجعه جابانيز.
Glad that worked. Oh,
اشتغل انجلش تمام برضه.
ماشي.
انا كده كده مركز مع السب تايتل دي.
بالظبط. Why feel like it's too much? And you're enjoying it. Aroma. ماشي.
كل اللي بيقولوها دي بتفكرني بفيبي يعني.
This officer was calling this big guy. About you, Sugato. We are an organization dedicated to protecting the Pokemon of Prime City. Pokemon Protection Book. It's kind of like the police, but focused on Pokemon. I didn't know it like that. We only recently started its official operations. I learned borrowing office space at the Ring City Police Station and cooperating with the police. Yeah. Pretty much well just
تحبني ما نديلهم اصوات ولا انت اسرارك واسالك ان انت تقرا على طول كده؟ New were formed 2 years ago to respond to the
والله لو حد فيكم يتكلم يا ريت.
the case you do.
ايوه طلع الفويس اوفر بقى يا سعد.
يا ريت.
ادونا فرصتنا بقى. سنأخذ من كل رجل. Pokemon-related disturbances were happening all over the city. The human Pokemon residents of Rhyme City were deeply affected by that. Mayor Mize was so taken by what occurred, he took it upon himself to create the PPB as a countermeasure. He wanted to make sure crimes involving Pokemon, like the R incident, would never happen again. That's why this organization exists. حد بقى يعمل صوته.
كمل يا عم، ده انت كنت جامد نيك والله.
عظيم والله.
عظيم. عظمه.
حبايبك بس يعني نتشارك انت معي.
عاوز كل واحد فينا يعمل حاجه؟
لو عايزين، لو حابين يعني.
يلا بينا. انا تيم جودمان. بس هو مشكله ان اغلب طب ماشي، انا تيم وسند بيكاتشو وفولر يبقى الشخص اللي احنا بنتكلم معاه.
ماشي.
ماشي. ماشي. Isn't keeping the peace the police job though?
In the past few years, Prime City has been a concerning rise in the number of reported incidents and accidents. The police are struggling to handle so many incidents, including those involving Pokemon. But now the police can protect the human population of Rhyme City, while the PPP protects the Pokemon. By dividing up the work, we can keep everyone safe.
Ah, so that's why the PPP was formed. Just what I'd expect from Rhyme City.
Or really is looking out for us Pokemon, huh? What's the choice?
By the way, young detective, I was watching your investigation earlier and couldn't help but notice. Were you explaining things to Pikachu?
Huh?
لا ما تستعجلش. I don't think Pikachu understands what you're telling him, you know.
Nani?
Unless the two of you can.
I'm not actually talking to him. It's more like getting advice. No, that's not it. It's
Oh, I get it. You talk to Pikachu to organize your thoughts. Interesting way to form your deductions, if you ask me.
yeah, that's it.
مش time. Okay. Well, we do understand each other, actually.
That was close. I thought he'd quote us on. He'd quote on to us.
Hey, be careful. Usually folks wouldn't believe when we can talk. We can talk to one another.
Woo!
Have
أنا معجب بجزمة تيم أوي يا جماعة.
Come on, let's chase it down.
Sir,
هي صغنططة قوي ولا السير هو اللي كبير قوي؟
السر هو الكبير تاني وهي صنطته.
الاتنين في نفس الوقت عاملين Hey, give it back my hat, would you?
The chief went after Corby Knight in his patrol car.
I bet Covenite still has my hat. Let's follow it.
هو بيكاتشو متضايق اصلا
بيض.
Application.
Oh yeah. Those are Pokemon. Our Pokemon cries sound like they are coming from the direction Corviknight flew off in. Let's go.
Let's go check it out.
عارف لما بتطلع صورة بيكاتشو العجبانة دي وهو بيصرخ كده، يبقى سيبها، عايز اخد سكرين شوت وهبقى اعملها ستيكر.
ماشي. ايه ده؟ الله حلوة دي.
Thanks.
بيكاتشو. ايه ده؟ بيكاتشو look.
It's very big Pokemon.
Yes.
Well, how do you like these apples? They're scattered all over the place. What a mess. حتى دول بوكيمون.
الله كيوت قوي البوكيمون ده.
It's dangerous here, Applin. You should find somewhere that's safe.
That's odd. That's odd. It doesn't seem like it wants to leave.
Let's talk to it. اللي حصل؟
انت تقريبا ما بتقولش غير اب يا فولف، فيعني مصلحة فشخ.
So the wooden crate shook. You got thrown out, and that's when you realized your friends were missing.
It got separated. Then let's help find it, friends.
You're thinking, how many friends were here with you?
لا بص فولر بيدي اضافات يا جماعه انتوا مش فاهمين.
Racist. Do.
Heck.
Okay, got it.
Hey,
I haven't seen any airplane in the city before. Where'd you come from?
طب ليه ما تبقاش اب او اب اب مثلا يعني.
Oh, you go to sleep in a wooden crate, and when you wake up, you're always someplace blue. You're always someplace new. Blue, I love blue. Yalla.
So the apple vendor travels to different locations, and this apple gets carried along.
The apple vendor probably doesn't know about this apple.
اه حاجه جديده.
Something suddenly shook it awake a moment ago.
I bet that was Corby night. Same goes for these crates getting toppled over.
I don't see the apple vendor. They must have evacuated the area. From what Applin said, I think I get what's going on here. But as much as I'd like to go to get my hat back from Coffee Night.
We can't just abandon a Pokemon in need of our help.
Yeah. What kind of great detectives would be if we didn't lend a helping hand or two along the way? Anagandino.
Okay, should we investigate the fallen apples over there?
I'd be happy to. There wasn't a tree in the way. Something about it seems odd to me. Maybe we should investigate that first.
هو انا مش عارف مين كورفي نايت ده او ايه كورفي نايت
اللي هو اللي كان بيجري ده فولن تقريبا.
بيجري
اللي كان بيجري والبوليس بيجري وراه.
ماشي.
المفروض ان احنا نجري وراه وكده. Okay, so we can't investigate because this tree's in the way. What should we do about it?
Well, we can just cut it down. Bill.
whoa! This tree's an executor. Hey!
Executor and unformed tropical.
Wait, isn't this an Alolan executor? أحاول أضبط الصوت وأنا ماشي.
I'd never seen one before, so I didn't even realize that. What's it doing here in Rhyme City?
Why don't we ask and get some other questions in while we're at it? We can't investigate until it moves anyway. Hey, executor, over here! Look down by your feet.
استنى باخد
خد
سكرين
صورة،
شوت.
خد سكرين شوت وابعتهولي وش ها.
ماشي انا اعملها هحاول اخش اعملها حاجه.
Hey, what you doing here taking a picture of me? Daddy.
لما نخلص صورة. جامد فشخ يا جماعة مش ممكن. هو اصلا يعني وهو واقف كده جامد فشخ شكله جامد.
لذيذ كده.
I think تبقى تاخدها من على يوتيوب احسن.
يا باشا اتعملت خلاص.
عملت برافو عليك.
فين بقى فين بقى؟
هدوس اكمل ولا محتاجه؟
لا اكمل خلاص.
يا عم بيض بيض بيض.
Whoa. Don't all talk at once. How about this, Executor? I'll tell you which head should answer. Sounds good?
بيض بيض
Fish.
بيض.
Fish fight. Whoops. Forgot to say which head.
ايه بعتها لكم على الجروب.
Hey,
You, right head. Tell me what happened here. Covey and I came flying through. When you tried to dodge it, you bumped into the fruit stand.
I knew it.
By the way, have you seen the hat? Have you seen a hat? Covey and I took mine.
بيض بيض.
Guess it happened too suddenly for you to tell. Ah, well.
hey,
You, middleless hat. Why are you here?
بيض.
انا رجعت.
Guess it's
أيوة،
been
أنا-
traveling around. Yeah, Panda.
بقالي فترة شايل لك البيض ايه انت مش متخيل.
That explain why it's here in Rhyme City.
ماشي.
hey.
Nice. Left hand. I've got a favor to ask.
بيض.
Sorry. We want to search through those apples scattered behind you. Could you please scooch over a bit? أسهل.
بيض.
الصوت لايق على الصورة كمان.
فشخ. Oh good. It moved for us. This is where all the apples got scattered around.
Let the investigating begin. Remember what we're looking for?
The two missing apples.
That's right. There's a lot of apples here, so try not to overlook them, okay?
ايه ده؟ مش فاهم.
Is this?
طب ما انا اكزامن انهي واحدة فيهم.
ده أنا
دي شكلها ابل. دي شكلها ابل صح؟ ايه لا
أنا اللي
خلاص.
فوق. خدت بالك؟ اللي هي اللي فوق على اليمين، هقول لك اللي هي فوق على اليمين دي اللي هي تحت. ايوه
دي؟
اهي.
اهي. يا ابني ليه صح؟
Hey. Look, an apple. I found one.
انا قاعد بدور على ابل مش ابل في
You've been sitting still, pretending to be an apple this whole time. That must take a whole lot of patience.
اب.
App. App.
Patiently staying still is one of your talents. Impressive. COVID, I got you wrapped up in quite the mess, though, didn't it?
Mhm.
Your friend is waiting for you.
فين بقى بتاع تكون
ممكن المقلوبة على الآخر دي اللي هي
دي
في واحدة تحت، في واحدة على الشمال شوية.
دي
يمكن لو مش هي ممكن تكون بقى اللي مقلوبين خالص دول. There are apples everywhere.
I don't see any apple.
At this point, these apples are only good for making juice or jam or something. Let's still eat them, bruises and all. أنا بفكر يعني إن تشوف المقلوبين كده يعني لا مؤاخذة المؤخرة هي اللي باينة يعني على أساس ممكن يكونوا مخبيين ودانهم كده، فاهم قصدي؟
دي ما فيهاش يتزامن، كل دول ما فيهمش يتزامن. ممكن ما تبقاش
على الارض، ممكن تبقى في صندوق.
It's an apple crate, no sign of apple in door.
Well, we searched pretty thoroughly. I still don't see my hat or the other appling though.
Where could it be?
هي
Did you see something move behind the crate?
What? No, I didn't notice anything. كذاب قوي.
بيبستفني اللي هو يعني لا مش شرط حاجة، انت جامد قوي يا بيكاتشو.
يعرفني فاهم؟
بالظبط. Try checking again. Maybe something's changed. يلا بينا.
ايه ده الهات اهي.
My hat.
Corgi Knight drop it.
But it was fun. It wasn't here earlier. Anyway, I'm just glad to have it back.
ايه لقينا الهات اخيرا عشان ما تصدعناش يا سند بقى.
This was a real pain.
خد
لا الابل انت تحتها
بص بقى وهتبقى الابل
وش
تحتها.
اهو.
Get back here.
لا
Quit playing around.
Hey, I'm not playing at all. My hat keeps moving on its own.
That's ridiculous, Pikachu.
See? Told you so.
Executor.
Guess I've gotta go get it.
Guess so.
Well,
Heck,
Tim,
cute.
lift me up.
Okay.
كيوت فشخ يا جماعه مش ممكن.
You all right? Don't hurt yourself.
Please, this'll be nothing.
جامد فشخ مش ممكن.
كان بيتفرج على فيوتشراما.
نفسي اكملها، شفت اول كام حلقة كده وما كملتهاش.
ايه يا جماعه؟
فيوتشراما.
عاوز اشوفها بقى مش عاوز اكملها.
بتفرج عليها كنت هحرق شوية حاجات كده بس بقول أول لحظة.
جدع بيكاتشو يلا.
بس في كاركتر كده يعني نفس فكرة بيكاتشو، شكله كيوت كده بس صوته مش ماشي خالص.
Finally got you back.
بيكاتشو سنابلن ده اللي انت فالح فيه. كل ده اللي فارق معاك.
طب وصاحبك اللي وقع
Are you okay؟
يا عم شايفني واقع فاين اند داندي. نايس كاتش باي ذا واي.
يا عم انقذتك يا عم. عاوز ايه اكتر من كده؟
Are the apples okay too?
Yep, they all seem happy to be reunited.
حلو. Good. And they are all right. So one of them was wearing my hat, huh? Seeing it move on its own really threw me for a loop.
انا لازم الاسم ده نغيره بحاجه، نغير حماده. I'm sure حماده دروب ده مش قادر والله، اسمه صعب قوي.
مش مشكلة.
I'm sure حماده دروب.
خليها كورفي بس.
لا حماده، كورفي حماده او حماده
كورفي.
I'm sure Corby dropped the hat mid-flight and it just happened to fall on top of Applin.
Oh yeah? Hey Tim, where's my hat? Oh yeah? Hey Tim, where's my hat?
Don't worry, I've got it.
At the end of the day, I'm just glad I didn't lose my hat.
ده كل اللي فارق لك. وعامل لي detective.
That was a hassle.
جامدة فشخ عليك.
Yeah, now that's more like it.
Yeah, you look like yourself again.
Thanks, Tim. Harry gave me this hat to commemorate our partnership.
هاري ده بابا.
The award ceremony will resume
okay.
shortly. We ask that all participants please return to the venue at this time.
زي الموفي لو شفت آخر موفي.
That darn Corviknight.
بس طبعا كان
I'll let it off the hook just this once.
كان داركر شوية يعني، كان الموضوع داركر شوية في الموفي.
Great work. Thank you.
Okay.
نسبيا يعني.
And you as well, Pikachu.
Yep.
I can't say it enough. Rhyme City owes you a debt of gratitude for your efforts. We strive for coexistence between people and Pokemon in our fair city. And you two are the ideal detective duo. On behalf of the city, I am pleased to present you with this medal.
Thank you, Mayor Myers. I'm honored.
Of course, you get one too, Pikachu.
الله. عاوز شوف.
I'm the great detective.
Pika Pika to you too, little hero. Both of you, keep up that great work.
Way to go, Tim! Congratulations, hon!
خلاص. كده برولوج هيبقى خلص.
برافو حود.
Tim, I was so proud of you today.
ايرين.
You're amazing, Tim!
حسينة. حسينة جوزنا.
You think so?
Everyone knows all about the amazing work you two have done. There was the Eevee abduction case, the fossil stealing spree.
And the Rhine Tower standoff case, too. They even made a movie based on the R case.
Yeah, I thought that movie was pretty good, but how come Mom and me didn't even show up in it?
ده الفيلم فعلا ده
They
صح.
usually do their own thing, don't they?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Yoruji.
Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you something.
وتطلع في الاخر ست كبيره قوي اللي عامله.
Oh,
Yeah. He's my partner at the moment, though.
يا جماعه كيوت بطريقه. امسكيه
ألذ حاجة.
امسكيه من خدوده.
Oh, whoa.
فعاصيله خدود.
هو خايف اهو، ابتدى يخاف.
He saved your dad from trouble many times.
Wow!
يلا جو.
Oh, Pikachu. The news is about to start. Maybe there's an update on that Corviknight.
حمادة.
كورفت.
حماده.
كورفت.
بيب بيب بيب. كل ما نقول كورفينايت هبقى شغل بيب. حماده.
Hey.
These are old case notes. أداء فشيخ.
Yep, it's all the stuff you told me to keep a record of.
A bad Tim. There's a lot you can learn from the past cases, you know? Show me what you've got. Show me what you've got there. Oh, the R case, eh? It takes me back. It was the first case we partnered up on.
Yeah, R was a chemical that made Pokemon go berserk?
It was created from Mewtwo's cells.
When a Pokemon was given R, its eyes would glow red and it would become enraged and violent.
You're Robert.
It was horrible.
Yes, Ether.
Even now, I still can't believe they used innocent Pokemon to cause all those incidents.
Same. That was one tough nut to crack, but we managed to catch the culprit in the end.
معلش يا جودمان كان بيشرب كوباية نسكافيه.
بلا نشف. As for Mewtwo's cells and the remaining vials of R, we confiscated all that stuff when he brought the culprit to justice.
Speaking of which, in our final confrontation with that guy, you managed to use one of your moves. You usually can't use any of your moves. How were you able to pull that off?
Ebalik. It's me. I'm just as baffled as you are, kid.
كده ايه يا كده ايه ده انا قتلك 20 مرة.
مش بتقول عليه. After Harry went missing, I lost all of my memories for some reason. That's also when I realized I couldn't use any moves.
Maybe the pressure of that intense situation is how you were able to use that move.
Could be. It's a possibility, at least. After I used that move, I just blacked out.
قول انت شوية فوز.
I was really worried about you.
بس كده بس كده
بص
بقالي ساعة بتكلم بقى. والله لعبة
حصل
انا قلت البس فولر بقى في رغي بقى.
These are the medals we received.
They're proof of all the good we've done with our great detective work. Let's keep it up, Kim. مين كم؟
تعالى نتكلم انا حاسس ان دي هتقلبص بيكاتشو فهنكلمها الاول. This is your first time in Rhyme City, right, Sofia? لا, right, بوسينة?
It's so busy and fun. I'm glad I came. That Corvette surprised me though.
I'm glad you and Mom are okay.
شكلك عايز تظبط معايا تم على فكرة.
Right.
دي أخته.
دي أخته؟
دخلنا في سكة مش
إيه ده؟ دي مامته ودي أخته؟
أيوه.
أنا مش مركز خالص.
ايرين بابا جودمان اللي هو اسمه ايه جودمان لسه قايل اسمه نسيت اسمه. فهم عائلة جودمان يعني.
هاري.
يلا.
حاج هاري.
I'm glad you're safe and doing well, Tim. But you hardly ever call. خد بالك أمك زعلانة منك بقى.
أوي.
I know the news is supposed to be good news, but you take that a bit too far.
معلش يا أما.
لازم ارفع لك الشبشب يعني.
Sorry, Mama. Never meant to.
ايه ده الله في ميلز في اكل نعمل لنا.
شكله جعان.
طاجن كوارع يا
getting
أما.
enough to eat.
نفسي يا أما في طاجن كوارع يا أما.
Yeah.
Yeah, stopping by the High Hat Cafe for breakfast is part of my daily routine.
اكل شارع يعني.
واكل البيت ماله يا روح
بالظبط. اهي زعلت اهي. ده هاي كافيه.
هاي هات ايه يا اخويا؟
The Pikachu favorite spot.
ماليش دعوة انا.
بالظبط. It's so close now. It's so close now that we've moved. It's so close now.
عشان احنا we moved فهو بقى close.
I've been going there pretty much every morning.
Maybe I should make some dinner for you tomorrow night. Then it's been a while.
ايش تمام.
You miss my cooking, don't you?
طبعا
طبيخ امك وحشك يا ابني.
طبعا of course thanks mama I'm looking forward to it. في الاخر هروح اجيب بيتزا من بره طبعا.
Wow.
Wake up سندوتش من
وراش.
كنتاكي. Haven't been to Rhyme City in quite some time now. No, since I last saw your father. Gosh, I guess it's been 2 years then. Okay, thank you.
يمكن يكون في مصر. ده تلفزيون.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this breaking news.
Oh, what's going on?
According to amateur footage we've received from a viewer, Pokemon appear to have caused an explosion. This explosion occurred in the mountain range northeast of Rhyme City. This may be related to the recent uptick in incidents involving Pokemon. Rhyme City Police and the newly established Pokemon Protection Bureau are investigating. Amelia Christie signing off.
Hey, Tim, did you catch that?
I hope that incident doesn't have anything to do with Dad.
Baby, حامل تليفون واجيلكم.
ماشي.
Mewtwo told me 2 years ago. Dad's alive.
كنا بنقول عليه مياو
We'll
ده.
find him as long as we don't give up.
Meow?
تقريبا أو حاجة
Mewtwo?
كده.
Yeah.
لا ميوتو كنا بنقول
Mewtwo is
عليه
still our only connection to
والله ما
finding
فاكر.
Harry.
ميوس.
أنا يعني
Whispering to Pikachu,
كنا
are
بنقول
you?
عليه
لا
حاجة كده.
You're
لا
just
مياوث
like your father,
مياوث اللي كان مع
talking to Pokemon
تيم
like
روكت.
that.
Oh, really?
جيسي ومش عارف مين.
يبقى مش ميوس.
It's been 2 years since the R incident. Since then, we've solved all kinds of cases. The mayor even gave us an award for it. I can still talk to Pikachu and understand him. If the two of us keep solving cases together, I'm sure we'll find my dad someday.
قول يا رب.
مش فاهم يعني مش فاهم ايه اللي خلاك تبقى متأكد يعني.
برنامج بحث عن مفقودين بقى
بالظبط.
يا قلبي لسه.
هو دي يا بلية بقى.
ودي يا بلية بالظبط. رايم سيتي.
اسمها رايم.
رايم سيتي.
Whoa, that's a lot of Whimsicott.
Sure is. They write
لا
through us
اساميهم
season
بقى تبقى
3.
حمادة 1 وحمادة 2 وحمادة
I
3.
hear they can be real pranksters.
If they get in a
اللي
house
ده
they
قوي
like,
ده.
they scatter cotton everywhere.
Sounds like a pain to clean up.
Yep.
ظاع والله
The
مش ممكن.
sweet smell of coffee is calling my name.
It's the perfect Pikachu bait.
Tim!
مالك حاج؟
فرانك.
رايم سيتي بوليس انسبكتور.
Inspector Holiday, did you finally find my dad?
لا طبعا
Sorry.
لسه بتنتهي اللعبة.
No. I'm here on a different case. We've received reports of a jewel theft. Could you lend me a hand with this one?
Of course.
The incident occurred at the dentist residence, the mansion down the street. Sorry, but Brad is waiting for me. I'll go ahead and meet up with you there.
So much for my coffee.
لا خش خد الكوفي بتاعك عادي.
اوكي ليتس جو بيكاتشو.
لا يا تيم انا نشرب قهوه.
Wait a second, Tim.
نشرب كوبايتين قهوة كده.
شطين قهوة كده.
What for?
شطين قهوة. There's no need to rush. You've got to be calm and unhurried if you want to do your best investigating.
ده اللعبه دي فيها دروس كمان.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Pikachu is a real talkative Pokemon. If you see this Pikachu icon in the lower ماشي. ساعات بيبقى عاوز يتشات يعني ماشي.
عايز يهري.
Try to get your attention and Pikachu icon will bounce to let you know. ماشي.
Tim.
انت
Hey, don't ignore me.
يا ابني.
Hey, don't ignore me.
Yeah, I know
ما تطنشنيش
we
يلا.
agree, but would it really hurt if we relaxed a bit? For
Um,
instance,
قهوة.
here's a good idea.
انت عاوز تشرب
You
قهوة.
could listen to some sage advice from a great detective like me. Okay.
مش هعمل لي سندوتش جبنه
Tony's
رومي ولا
waiting. We better go join him. So,
قولوا هوليدي.
تعال نشوف هنا ممكن.
just I hate that you don't have to
ماشي.
drink coffee right now.
انا كنت هجيب لك انت يا عم.
أنا اللي كنت بقولك.
بتاع الاصفر السيف الفسله ده ممشينا وراه كده. طب انا عايز اخش اعمل انا اخش اخد سندوتش.
الله دونزي.
That sweet smell that sweet smell is irresistible. They must be using Combi's honey.
Let's come back and try some after we are done with the case.
Oh,
Promise.
man.
I promise you. يلا فوت.
Oh no, Ariyama's facing off against Wrath again. Why does he act out like this? He's usually so gentle.
Is something wrong?
My partner Hariyama loves showing off his strength, especially when he can test it against someone else. And since Wrath is also proud of its muscle, Hariyama considers it his rival. Once they start going at it, hard to stop them.
Yikes. Guess we better avoid that alley for now.
البوكيمون قريف من الطقم ده.
انا حاسس لو تعال ندخل عليهم كده.
لا هيقفش عليكم.
Polirath and Hirayama squaring off. It could cut the tension with a knife.
It looks like a fight could break. It looks like a fight could break out any second.
Probably avoid this alley so we don't get accidentally set them off. حاجة شبه كده.
نجيلهم لما يبقى معانا سكينة يعني؟
لا
ما اظنش صح؟
انت بتتفرج ولا؟ لا 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 هو يعني اكسبريشن كده اكسبريشن هو يعني التنشن يعني قوي جدا يعني
فهمت
Great job, Marcus. You're dancing so cute. From the top. 1, 2. 1, 2.
الله كيوت.
Baraka raka.
Whoa!
Tim, that's not the way to the crime scene.
ماشي يا اخوي خلاص عرفت.
تم بقى ما تحرجناش بقى يا عم تم بقى.
Tim!
I appreciate you coming on such short notice, Tim. This way, the crime took place at the dentist residence up ahead.
عاوز ايه؟
Great detective tip number 3. Learn from past cases. You may notice a pattern similar to a case you've solved before.
ماشي شكرا للإضافة جدا.
اما كلمتين يعني مش هيدور بالعكس في ايده يعني ما تحرجناش برضه يعني.
Well, if it isn't the great detectives.
الراجل ده شمال.
براد ماكماستر.
Brad McMaster.
Electric. Detected to A, lows and A.
It's been a while, Brad. I see you're on the case too.
I suppose that means you are as well. You private detectives do love sticking your noses into every little thing. That's not تهزيء يا عم تم. If Mr. Dennis hadn't requested you personally, I'd be asking you to leave right now. طب ده انا يا براد.
Yep. He's still a jerk.
بالضبط.
والله جامد قوي بيكاتشو.
Think he's still holding a grudge from that time we showed him up?
مينك.
La مؤاخذة. He says no funny business. Sheesh. No wonder you two are partners.
That's enough, bruh.
Equal
We're
to
going
one.
to be conducting this investigation together.
This is the scene of the crime, right?
Yes, this mansion belongs to Sanjeev Dinis, a jeweler. Dinis residence.
حلو البيت.
البيت الابيض شكله كده. Mr. Dinis is one of the wealthiest men in Rhyme City. Under normal circumstances, a civilian like yourself would never have the opportunity to meet him.
يا عم بقى ما تتنكش علينا يا عم.
Make sure you don't do anything to offend him. Oh,
Mm.
and don't get in the way of our investigation either.
كلنا ولاد تسعة لا مؤاخذة.
He's just got to get a dig in somewhere, doesn't he?
Okay, Tim, come inside.
La
حد
مؤاخذة.
يموت براد ده يا جماعة.
ده براد بيت ده يتضرب دلوقتي.
The missing jewels.
بس الله على البيت.
متحف القاهرة.
ده دانجن يا معلم.
Sanjeev.
I see.
All right, Tim. Mr. Dennis is waiting for you in the room to the right.
Thanks, Inspector Holiday.
تم عندي حاجة أقولها لك. تم عليه يا تم، عندي كلمتين ليك يا تم.
لا ده بيغي
Great Detective Coffee Note number 1.
يبقى كله في كليتش يعني.
Here's some wisdom about coffee. Good coffee tastes good, even cold. Bad coffee tastes bad, even freshly brewed.
طب اضربه ازاي؟ اضربه ازاي؟ Cute.
Allah.
Oh, Tim,
They got-
I've been waiting for you.
مالك يا حبيبي زعلان ليه بس؟
عسل.
كيوت. لا خلاص هجيب لك الجولري والله. اتكلم بطريقه هندي يا فول اتصرف.
My name is Sanjeev Dennis. I'm a jeweler. And this is my partner. Grulit.
كان
هاي.
سنة على طول.
والله برافو عليك. I'm Detective Tim Goodman, and this is my partner Pikachu. Sorry to jump right into it, but could you please tell us what you know about the incident?
Oh,
A precious jewel was stolen while I was out of my house. It's called the Aurora Drop, and it's a very rare jewel indeed.
طب استنى بس عشان اعرف انت متقمص الدور ولا لا. بتهز راسك وانت بتتكلم ولا لا.
يمين وشمال.
The Aurora Drop?
What a mysterious name. Magical even.
The thief injured one of my staff members and made off with the jewel.
هز اكتر يا فوج. هز اكتر.
لا مؤاخذة يعني يا
لا مؤاخذة.
Uh-huh.
Noted this.
Thankfully, my staff members injured were minor. And yet,
Is something sticking out of it? Something sticking
to
out
you?
to you as odd?
well, the police are treating my trusted butler as the prime suspect.
كده الهز اشتغل.
ايوه اشتغل بيك.
You think the butler did it?
Could you tell me a bit more about the stolen jewel?
It looks like this.
ازاي بقى؟ اللي هو ايه بقى؟ ماشي.
Most gemstones must be first be cut and polished into beautiful jewels. But the Aurora drop is said to have naturally formed into its shape.
معلش اصل انت اجنبي برضه.
Mhm.
The way it shines look a bit like an aurora.
Yes, that's precisely how it got its name.
Precisely.
Majalle.
Uncle Tito.
The Aurora drop has been the subject of many a tale, but it was thought to be nothing more than fiction. Even among us jewelers, for the longest time we called it the jewel of the legend.
Wow, he wasn't kidding when he called it precious. Guess it's no surprise that someone wanted to steal it.
It definitely sounds valuable. Where were you displaying it?
I kept it securely locked within a special reinforced case inside my jewel storage room. There are locks on both the storage room door and the reinforced case.
And yet, despite all that security, it still got stolen. You mentioned that the police already have a suspect.
Yes, they believe that the thief is my own trusted butler, Bernice.
Why do you think that?
Because Bernice and I are the only
استنى بس عشان والله العظيم برنيس دي ما ينفعش نسكت عليها.
برنيس
حلوة قوي دي. كمل.
جامدة جدا.
كمل.
Who can access the key to the storage room?
What's keeping someone else from getting to it?
The key is always kept around Growlit's neck. ثواني بس انا قمت ميه عشان بموت. If anyone but Bernice or myself attempted to take it from her, Growlith would start barking.
صراحة الهند دي صعبة.
لقيتها بيقول يعني ممكن.
My Growlith is a very loyal Pokemon. She would never allow the key to be taken by strangers.
I don't see a key around Growlithe's neck right now.
The police thinks Bernice took it.
يا عيني عشان كده كان زعلان. ايه ده مش برنيس.
That would certainly make sense. Assuming Bernice really is the color.
هو خلاص بقى برنيس ها؟
المفروض انت بقى كنت تقولها صح.
ما انت يعني خلاص يوفنتوس دي خلاص مستحيل اقول حاجة تانية يعني. Mr. Dennis, if possible, I'd like to talk with Bernice. اصل هي بصراحة برنيس أحلى بكتير يعني.
صحيح. فكرني بحوار فيدو ديدو فايدو دايدو. المفروض فايدو دايدو بس فيدو ديدو ألذ.
ايوه صح.
بالظبط.
ماشي. وباز لا يطير
باز لا يطير.
وباز لا يطير.
باز لا يطير.
قول انت الهندي
يا جماعه انا ما كنتش اعرف موضوع باز لا يطير ده او ما كنتش هارش الحوار ومعناه لحد مثلا من سنه او حاجه. ويوم لما عرفته مت على روحي من الضحك وحياة دي هعمل بيبي على نفسي فاهم. Anyway, he's currently being questioned by the police.
But you don't believe Barnes is the thief, is that correct?
مش قادر صح.
I've known Bernice since we were young. He's worked in this home for years and he's always served us well.
المشكله ان انا هقول له النطق صح وهو لسه هيفضل يقولها غلط يعني.
هو اصله بيقولها
اصل
غلط
هو
لا
اصل هو
إرادياً.
اصل هو غصب عنه يعني فاهم.
هو نفسه يقولها صح.
هو مش عارف يقولها غير كده يعني.
I'm certain that he'd never steal from me.
والله انت عندي طيب.
عندي غلبان والفيل شكله مركون بره. And I couldn't possibly imagine him hurting anyone.
So you're saying Barnes didn't do it, and the real culprit is still at large?
That's right. Someone else must have stolen the jewel. Please help me prove that Barnes is innocent.
وغالبا فولر هيجيله دوخه من هزه الراس.
هو انا فعلا ابتديت يعني بلف سجاره عشان اعدل الدماغ.
So that's why he called us here, to clear his butler's name.
We'll talk to Barnes later. I gave up خلاص. So finding the Aurora drop and clearing Barnes of suspicion, those are the two things you called us here to do, right?
Would you please? You're the only one I can count on.
فين الدمعة؟ فين الدمعة؟ مفيش دمعة.
Could you please?
أيوه بالظبط كده. Our job is to investigate the case and reveal the truth. We won't know if Barnes is truly innocent until we look into this more.
Yeah, the police must have at least some reason to suspect him.
But we'll do what we can. If that's acceptable to you, we'll take the case.
That's more than acceptable. Thank you, Tim.
Great.
Come again.
Come again. Great. In that case, may I start investigating the scene of the crime?
Of course. The jewel storage room is just upstairs. I know you won't let me down.
نطلع فوق.
Wait a second, Tim. There's something I want to try. Starting with this case.
Something you want to try?
What am I gonna say? Yeah, a case notebook. The writers for Detective Journal swear by it.
Detective Journal? That's the magazine you're always reading, right?
The one? Yeah, that's the one. The research is the most efficient way for detectives to organize their case notes. Memoirs. The solution they came up with was a case notebook.
Sounds intriguing. How does it work?
What's this? I'm getting to that.
ولا مسكت الكل.
ولا مكتوب.
ورقة ومن أول السطر.
First, open up your notebook.
سنجيف. يعني ليه من الآخر يعني الجورنال يا جماعة والله فاهمين. First let's. ده أنت.
I mean, first, we write in the notebook any burning questions that arise while we're investigating. We'll summarize the testimony and evidence that we've gathered during our investigation on the page below.
Oh.
After we've collected enough testimonies and evidence, begin deducing option will appear. When you select this, we can start deducing the answers to our questions. We don't have enough testimonies or evidence right now, but once we do, we'll be able to start deducing. I guess actually using the notebook is the best approach.
عادي اصل
بقول
ده
له سنتين.
بيكاتشو يعني فمن حقه يعمل اللي هو عاوزه.
So, Tim, what do we have to do right now?
We have to collect testimonies and evidence to figure out how the jewel was stolen. عشان ذكي فشخ. To do that, أنا بقى confident دلوقتي. To do that, we first have to investigate the scene of the crime. طبعا.
What? That's right. Let's go check out the Joel storage room. ولا تاني استنى ماشي خلاص مش مشكلة.
معلش بس.
ولا قولك.
ماشي.
Upstairs.
2F. Second floor.
Yes.
Secondo.
تعال نشوف الولاية دي عاملة ازاي.
أقول أنا. This room is currently being searched by the police.
بس كده؟
Thank you. Goodbye for now.
طبعا مش هتخليني اخش.
We may be investigating a crime, but we should still respect the residents' privacy.
ماشي.
We shouldn't go barging into rooms that have nothing to do with the case, Tim. احترم نفسك.
We need to focus on the jewels. Storage room. ماشي.
تم عايز يخش يهق غالبا.
يا دي. تعالى نكلم الأخ ده.
This is the jewel storage room, the scene of the crime.
كان يعمل حاجة.
Jewel storage room has been left exactly as it was at the time of the incident.
Thank you, sir.
Inspector Holiday's already filled me in. Please go right ahead.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear. Jewel.
The storage room. Yes.
مفتاح. What is it بيكاتشو عاوز ايه على المسا؟
مفيش حاجة أنا قلت حاجة. I checked out the door, but there are no signs of forced entry.
Then we can be fairly certain that the thief used a key to get in.
According to Dennis, this room where the Aurora drop used to be. Let's take a closer look.
ماشي. This area looks more disturbed than the rest. Let's start investigating. We might find a clue.
All right. Don't let any details slip past you, Tim.
Let me see.
Let's see. Where should we look first?
بص عامل ازاي يا جماعة. ماشي في كذا حاجة. تعالى الأول نبص ناحيته طيب. That looks like part of the jewel case.
Based on the shape, do you think the top half of the case was cut off?
Yeah, it looks that way. Really, it's really clean cut.
Yes. Slicing it must have taken a seriously sharp blade. I doubt a human could pull that off.
ليزر طبعا ليزر.
Laser.
Here's the blue feather. Do you think the Pokemon it belonged to was in this room?
Maybe it's from a Pokemon that lives in the mansion. Let's look into that later. دخلت بريطاني شوي.
The base of the jewel case is firmly fixed to the floor.
Yeah, moving the base doesn't even look possible. Doesn't even possible.
Oh,
This is the only case that's damaged.
Must be where they kept the Aurora drop.
The edge looks like it was sliced clean with a blade.
What kind of blade could slice this cleanly? What kind of blade could slice this cleanly through such a sturdy jewel case?
The jewel case is still locked. معناها ان في حد فعلا فتح البتاع.
Dennis said, the jewel in this case was stored under lock and key. And the key to the case is a different key than the one in the jewel storage room door.
I wonder who has the key then.
مين يا ترى مين؟
Hey, Tim! Check it out! Looks good, huh? Disguises are a key part of detective work, you know.
Yeah, whatever. Now quit goofing off and investigate.
He clearly doesn't appreciate my art. Perhaps I need to give him a little more training.
غالب.
جامد فشخ يا جماعة.
غالب.
There's some cotton on the ground. It looks really fluffy and soft.
What's a bunch of cotton doing in here?
I don't see anything else worth investigating.
Okay, let's start deducing.
تعال نديوز بقى.
Okay.
فكروا معايا.
You've probably figured out how the culprit stole. You've probably figured out how the culprit stole the jewel by now, huh? Alright, so like begin deducing in your case notebook.
Okay.
We have a few plausible theories. Which do you think is right? اللي في المنتصف.
المنتصف بتاعي. تعالى نقرا the culprit unlock the case and stole the jewel. Culprit may have used the key to unlock. لا دي لا ما كانش معاه الكي. بتاع دي ما تفتحش.
بيحصل. It looked.
The culprit cut open the case and stole the jewel. The culprit somehow cut open the jewel case to steal the Demos probably all. The culprit hasn't actually stolen the jewel yet. The culprit may not have taken the Aurora drop out of the jewel storage room. Instead, they may have hidden it among the cotton.
Okay.
أحيه.
الموضوع ده يعني very very interesting. يعني الموضوع
بس لا ما كانش في أي investigation في القطط.
هو فعلا
ما كانش.
متأكد إنك مشيت بالأرو كده على كل القطط؟
بس ثانية واحدة، فاكرين يا جماعة لما لقينا الريشة بتاعته في القط؟ فهل ممكن كان بيحاول يخبيها؟
والله ممكن. هل في حاجات تانية نقدر نبص عليها قبل ما نختار ولا؟
بس أنا هحاول أدوس باك.
نبي باك هنا.
طب
طب تعالى نقرا دول.
كان ماشي. Not in the jewel storage room. Cotton has been scattered all over the jewel storage room. Much of it is around the jewel case.
دي اللي هي
بالظبط. سلايس الميد سلايس اصلا.
jewel case where the Aurora drop stored. Top half has been sliced off.
بالظبط.
begin deducing بقى.
ما هو ما
وشيل
عندناش
اللوك.
اوبشن غير
شيل اللوك.
Okay.
ولا هو يبقى اللي دلوقتي بقى على الشمال خالص.
ما هي يعني اللي احنا بنفكر فيها ده ان هو يا اما خبى، ممكن يبقى خدها من الكوتن فعشان كده ساب طب استنى. Culprit somehow cut open to steal the Aurora drop.
بقول لك على حاجة، تقدر تعمل سيف دلوقتي وبعدين
ما اقدرش اعمل اي حاجه. بص باك هنا
أوكي.
وبعدين مش عارف ادوس اي باك. That's fine.
makes sense.
تعالى. طيب let's vote يا جماعه. احنا التلاته بنقول ان مش دي اكيد، صح؟ طيب كم واحد بيقول ان هي هتبقى دي؟
انا بقول دي.
وانت يا سنة؟
يعني الفكرة اللي هي اللي على اليمين دي خالص، يعني شاكك فيها بشكل كبير. يعني اللي في النص يعني كل الأدلة بتروح ناحيتها.
بالظبط. وانا كمان شبهك، انا شبهك قوي. يعني انا حاسس ان كل حاجه بتقول هي دي، بس برضو مش قادر ما افكرش في دي. ف كده فوت انا وصلت دي، بس احنا عارفين ان ممكن تبقى دي في at some point تبقى هي دي يعني. خلينا نغلط عادي يعني، خلينا نغلط ونشوف.
ماشي.
Maybe the culprit hit the Aurora drop in the cotton. Are you serious?
عم في ايه يا عم؟ ايه يا عم نفكرش يعني. I think it doesn't explain it in any way, shape or form how the jewel was taken out of the case, does it?
صح.
ماشي.
I guess not. And if the jewel were here, the police probably would have found. ايه الليفل؟
ما ممكن تكون فاتت عليهم يعني.
مثلا والله هو ده
جالنا ملهاش هو يعني. That answer was supposed to be a joke.
اهو جبت لك كلام يا جدعان يرضيكوا كده.
يا عم مع بيكاتشو ما تمثلش.
ليه ادب بيكاتشو.
We have a few plausible theories. Which one do you think is right? اللي في النص يا عم.
بس انا كان نفسي بقى يعني ان احنا نتعاقب اكتر من كده، يعني ان هو بيكاتشو ما يساعدناش بقى ونروح ونقول لهم كده ويقولوا لنا لا ده انتوا فاشلين.
والنبي ساعدونا.
After that, the Aurora drop was removed from the case and taken away.
Right, and we saw that the jewel case was still locked, which supports the claim.
We still need to investigate more to determine how the case was sliced open. But at least now we know how the thief got their hands on the Aurora drop.
Yeah, we've made our first step forward.
برافو تاني.
Nice.
Okay.
You understand how to use the case notebook now?
Yep. Once I've got some evidence, I'll start deducing.
Feel free to start deducing whenever you feel like it.
ممكن انا اعمل شويه تم بقى
ماشي.
لو انت تعب.
يلا.
After investigating the scene, we now know how the crime was carried out.
We can be certain that the culprit sliced open the case and took the jewel from inside. But there's just one thing that's strange.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Think, Tim. What's strange about the way the crime was committed?
دي صح؟
طبعا.
Is
Oh,
يا
search.
يا فويس اوفر يا حاج بيو.
Dude,
The
the
door
storage
to the
room was
storage
open
room
with a
was
key.
open with a key.
لا قول تاني عشان ما سمعتكش.
The door to the storage room was open with a key. But the jewel case was still locked when it was sliced apart. That's right. So
That's
that
right.
means this
La morse. La morse.
was
I-
Wish a peek.
خش يا بيك.
That's right. So that means the thief only had one of the keys. The one in the storage room. He didn't have the key to the jewel case.
According to Mr. Dennis, only he and Bernice can active the jewel storage room.
طب ما هو ماله طيب؟
المشكلة مش في الهندي بقى، المشكلة
خلاص احنا حفظناها. اتحفظ. بوينت دي مش هتيجي خالص. I understand why the police suspect points, but I'm not so sure. كانت انترنت بروبلم.
معلش الانترنت عندي كان بيكح بس.
ما انا قلت برضه انترنت بروبلم. Obviously it'd be best if we could talk to Barnes ourselves, but he's still being watched. We need to ask Mr. Dennis about the lock on the jewel case.
يلا خش يا بيك.
معلش لا مؤاخذة. نت بيستعب.
خش
لا على مهلي.
Right. After we wrap up here, let's go ask.
يلا اقلب هندي بقى.
How's the investigation going, Tim?
اوه مستر دانيس.
Sorry, I couldn't stand just waiting around here. Have you discovered anything?
It does appear that the culprit used the storage room key to gain entry. We believe they then cut open the jewel case and took the Aurora drop.
If that's so, I support that didn't help Bernice much. Didn't he work case to the key?
I have a question for you, Mr. Dennis. Who had the key to the jewel case?
I have it right here. I always carry the key to the jewel case on my person. I've known Bernice a very long time, but I still won't give him the key.
ماشي.
The security of the jewel case is my personal responsibility.
Got it. So both Barnes and Dennis can access the key to the jewel storage room.
But only Mr. Dennis has access to the key to the jewel case itself. That's valuable information, Mr. Dennis. Thank you.
Really, I thought I might be getting on the way, but I'm glad to hear I could help.
لا يا عم انت كويس ده حلو. انت جميل.
The Aurora drop is meant to become a symbol of revival for Rhyme City. Anyway, I'm counting.
A symbol of revival?
Let's ask Dennis about that later. The thief cut open the case to steal the jewel, but they had the key to get into the storage room. And only the people who have access to the key are Dennis and Barnes. So it makes sense that the police would suspect Barnes.
If the key hadn't been used to unlock the storage room, Barnes would be under suspicion in the first place.
Wouldn't.
Barnes wouldn't be under suspicious in the first place. What? Why would he do that, knowing people would suspect him?
Maybe he didn't think that far ahead. In any case, based on what we found at the scene of the crime, we can't be certain of anything just yet.
We need to talk to Barnes and the other people in the mansion and hear what they have to say.
Not just the people, the Pokemon too. I'll interpret for you when we talk to them.
Alright, I'm counting on you, Pikachu.
Okay, now that we've got our next steps figured out, let's start interviewing everyone right away.
تحمس قوي. Miroslav Koloza.
Alright, we've got some useful information. Let's stop for a moment and get our thoughts together. Based on everything we heard, is there anything that suggests Barnes is innocent? Let's review the information we gathered and see what we come up with.
It doesn't seem like he would betray Mr. Dennis.
Mr. Dennis?
طيب يعني هل في اي اوبشن تاني بتاعي ده بس اللي يداس ولا ايه؟
لا انا بقى انا راكب بقى. انا مش عاوز الفيوز دلوقتي اصلا.
ايوه ما انا طب ازاي مش هو ده الاوبشن الوحيد؟
ما مش فاهم انا بس تقريبا
كان في باك.
كان في باك ها؟ مين بارنز؟ ماشي.
Alright. You realize that doesn't prove anything, don't you?
بيكاتشو
بيهزقني.
بيدخل جنب. Of course, Dennis. Thinks Barnes didn't do it. No one wants to believe that the people closest to them could commit a crime. Our job is to find something that actually proves that Barnes isn't the culprit.
Whoa!
I don't think we have enough information yet.
والله وانا كمان شايف كده والله.
Is there something we forgot to ask about? Let's go conduct some more interviews.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eben. Alright, we've got some useful information. Let's stop for a moment and get our thoughts together. Based on everything we've heard. Let's
طبيعي
review.
بيسأل بقى نفسه.
ما خدت بالي.
باك اي باك انا اسف كلوز. ايه ده بقى؟ سرعة جول.
It's a vibrant, red, boiling hot lava. It's almost too bright to look at.
This one's the blue jewel.
It's a deep blue. It's a deep blue, like the ocean. It has a kind of magical feeling to it.
مش هاخد What a beautiful jewel.
It's so clear and sparky. Absolutely brilliant.
اوه تقريبا دي اسامي بوكيمون جيمز في لعبه منهم كان اسمها بريليانت دايموند حاجه كده.
اوكي.
ودي اللي هي ريد وبلو بوكيمون ريد وبوكيمون بلو برضه كده. جرين جول.
Okay.
That fresh green color reminds me of the forest. Just looking at it is calming.
ماشي يلا ننترفيو الناس بقى.
Hey Tim, there's something on the floor by the window. Should we check it out?
جوه ولا هنا؟ جوه شكلها. جوه صح؟
مفيش في ويندو هنا؟ مفيش ويندو هنا.
مفيش ويندو. أيوه.
اه
اوه.
Oh,
ريشة زرع.
What's all this Pokemon feathers?
Sure looks like it. It's scattered all over the floor, and the window's open. Maybe a Pokemon got in or out through there.
Do you think it has anything to do with this case?
Look at this. One of these feathers is darker than the others.
You're right. The other six are a lighter shade of blue.
Something about this is nagging at me.
Up.
هذه معلومة عنه.
This is the scene of the crime. ما بيقولش حاجة جديدة ده.
ده ملوش.
صح. نفس الجملة.
نشوف كابتن بوسعيد. برضه دي
Mr. is currently being searched by the police.
مفيش حد هنا. ننزل بقى الدور بتاع.
الباب ما بيداش عليه؟
لا الباب مش لما قال لنا ما ريسبكت الله. تعالى نتكلم دول. تعالى نتكلم الاول بوكيمون دول. فسند اللي هيتكلم تقريبا.
Clefable.
Oh, that's Clefable. This is Dennis's partner, apparently. Can I ask a few questions? Fine. What gives? No need to be so rude.
What's wrong?
Seems like she's a real suspicious of... seems like she's real suspicious of us. Maybe she's feeling sensitive after the incident here.
بس كده؟ بيكاتشو عاوز يقول لنا فكرة. تعالى نشوف هيسمع.
Hey Tim, are you stuck?
لا. لا.
Want some advice?
لا.
اسمع مني. علي.
نسمع له يا جماعة ولا نحاول تعالوا نسمع.
Okay.
اسمع مني Tim. Is Bonds guilty or innocent? To answer that, what we need is information.
Okay, thank you.
First, try talking to everyone who lives or works in the mansion.
يا ريتك ما سألت. يا ريتني ما سألت.
And not just humans, that goes for Pokemon too. Pokemon.
تعال نتكلم بوسينة.
Yes?
Husseina
You
too.
certainly don't look like you're...
دي شيرين دي مش بوسين.
State your business.
باكينام ولا شيرين؟
شيرين. كلاوديا دينس. سنجيب. What?
We are detectives. Mr. Dennis asked us to investigate the incident that occurred here.
Detectives? Oh, I suppose my husband did say something about that.
Your husband?
بس
That must
الست
mean
يا
you
جماعة
are...
اللي سرقت القرورة.
طبعا.
أنا بقول لكم من دلوقتي أهو.
دنيا أرورة بلاش أمان يا زحمة.
الست دي هي اللي نتشت القرورة.
يلا يا هدى.
Claudia Dennis, Sanjeev's wife.
I'm sorry to bother you, but do you mind if we ask you some questions?
I don't mind actually.
It is suspicious as fuck.
Yes.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave. The case has already been solved.
لا والله.
عليا الطلاق يا شيرين لو ما اتكلمتيش. What do you mean?
What do you mean? The police said that Barnes is behind all this. So the matter is settled.
ايه ده باعت جوزها في ثانية بقى. حاجة زبالة. We've heard that he's under suspicion, yes. But we can't be certain it was Barney's who committed the crime.
بص بقى كلوديا دي هي اللي سرقت البتاع وكمان بتعمل علاقات سكس كامله مع الراجل اللي على الشمال ده.
ده كده
ومش بعيد تبقى هي اللي بتنيكو مش هو اللي بينيكو.
مش بعيد خالص، مش بعيد والله.
شوف هو بص ازاي، شوف هو بصيته
You sound just like my husband.
باكود.
But nothing is will change the fact that Barnes is the culprit.
انت ست مش شركه.
Barnes' partner, Ducklet, was up to no good. I saw it with my own eyes. Ducklet.
Did you witness the crime?
But his partner Ducklet was involved in the crime. ما مش مصدقيني طبعا يعني.
أنا في حاجة حصلت. أيوه.
Listen.
You look at no.
احنا دي هنا يعني شطان عارف راكبها عفريت بيتكلم في الصوت.
عايز اسال على باكت ده الاول. برضه عاوز اسال على وقت السن بتاعك.
وأنا أنت ينفع نسألها على الأربعة صح؟
انا مش متاكد. حابب قلت لي
بتهيألي داكلت علشان ده يعني كاركتر جديد.
بالظبط. ده رايي برضه. يلا بينا.
Excuse me.
Could you tell me more about Bucket? يا شيرين.
شيرين شيرين.
يا
شيرين. متى بتيجي؟
Ducklet is Barnes' partner. He dotes on him tirelessly and is always by his side.
You mentioned earlier that she might be involved in the crime somehow. Would Ducklet be capable of such a thing?
Yes, she even helps Barnes out with his shopping. She'd certainly be capable of making off with a jewel. Well, whether or not Ducklet stole the jewel. The one thing that seems certain is that she really loves Barnes. ماشي.
انا بحاول اخليه بروكلين اكسنت وبتاع بس جاي معايا بريتش. لا مظبوط.
Is it true that you witnessed the crime?
Well, I didn't exactly see it clearly.
Huh?
I mean, it did with some, but I did witness some irrefutable proof.
What exactly did you see?
Oh well, at the time of the incident, I was enjoying a cup of tea in my room on the second floor. Just then, I noticed a bird Pokemon flying outside the window.
A bird Pokemon?
Interesting. Yes, I clearly saw a bluebird Pokemon. It had to have been Ducklet.
Hello, can you make such a...
We did find blue feathers near the window, in that storage room. So those were Ducklets. In hindsight, she was obviously stealing the jewel. I also heard a faint sound just before that, like something metallic.
A metallic sound? Do you know what could have made that noise?
No, I don't. But the storage room was ransacked, wasn't it? I suppose she must have broken something in the act. And I've heard to confirm that Ducklet's feathers were found in the room. Isn't that proof enough that Barnes is the culprit? Just pretty darn convinced of her own theory. But all it's based on is a metallic sound at the sight of a flying blue bird Pokemon. Very flimsy if you ask me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Miss Dennis, but that information alone isn't enough to definitively prove Barnes is the culprit.
So, then hurry up and find whoever is and get that jewel back. Who now? Isn't that what my husband hired you for? I get that she's upset, but she doesn't have to take it out on us. Didn't think
I understand.
Excuse me?
Mr. Dennis seems confident that Barnes is innocent. والله ده تشرح ده.
Oh yes, I'm sure he is. He's always been too trusting. Especially when it comes to Barnes.
Those two really trust each other that much?
I'm told Barnes has worked here for a very long time. Much longer, in fact, than I've known Sanjeev. I suppose that's why Barnes is always taking my husband's side.
What do you mean by that?
Whenever my husband and I have a disagreement, Oz inevitably sides with Sanjeev.
شاكة والله مش شاكة.
Yeah. Even though I'm sure he believes he's being impartial. That lack of self-awareness is yet another one of his many flaws. I get the feeling Claudia's not a huge fan of Bonds. You think that's why she's so sure he's the thief?
Yes?
Your Aura Drop is an incredibly valuable jewel.
Mr. Dennis told me the same thing.
Do you really understand? Can you even comprehend just how valuable it is?
قوليلي. Huh?
I knew it. Just look at those blank expressions. Hey, my face always looks like this. As it does. As it is, I'm not even sure my husband understands the true value of that jewel. After getting his hands on something so precious, why would he want to donate it to Rhyme City?
Oh. So you are against donating the Aurora Drop?
Of course I am. Dresses like that aren't meant to be paraded around for the general public. Peasants. They should be preserved for quiet observation by a select few. Hard to imagine her quietly doing anything.
عندنا كتير. كلام معها فادنا كتير.
عايز احبسه دلوقتي.
بالظبط. بس خلينا نشوف نقدر نعمل ايه.
Hello there, Detective Tim. So, I mean, Detective Goodman?
New stuff number of Venezuela.
مين اللي يقول؟
انت بقى. لغاية ما نفوز.
Wait, that's nice.
Wait, you are the detective, right? That's what Mr. Dennis said, at least.
مش عارف ايه الاكسنت اللي
My name's... Wait, that's not proper enough, I'm sorry. My name is Larry Turner. I'm the member of the house staff.
House staff, seems an over his head. If you need anything, just let me know. I mean, please inform me if...
هو تقريبا بيكاتشو حاسس ان هو مختلف يعني.
خدت بالي. يعني فهمت بعدين انت قلت
You really don't have to be so formal with us. خد نفس كده. خد نفس.
Thanks. That's a huge relief. I got this job a while ago, but I'm still not used to talking all fancy.
Oh, is that a problem?
Well, it's a good thing for me that Boss deals with all the important guests. My main duties are taking care of the Pokemon, managing the house, and groundskeeping.
Is it good جسد. في علاقة بالبوكيمون managing the house and grounds. ماشي.
They can handle all that. No problem.
I don't know. This guy isn't exactly filling me with confidence in his ability to do his job.
Anyway, you wanted to ask about what happened, right? I mean, I already told the police everything I know.
I'm really sorry for taking up more of your time.
I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. I'm not complaining or anything.
It's just that I don't remember what happened very well.
Something attacked me out of nowhere, and I blacked out.
Something attacked him. So, not the thief then?
Can you please tell us more about that, Mr. Turner?
Sure, no problem. Right. So, where to start? I was just doing my job like normal today. I'd made food for the Pokemon.
I did some cleaning around the mansion, that sort of thing.
I think I was tidying the garden when it happened.
I saw Ducklet fly out of a second-story window.
As I recall, I wondered where she was going.
I mean, usually Ducklet just walks out the front door.
It seemed weird to me, so I went upstairs to see what was going on.
That's when I saw the door to the jewel storage room was wide open.
As if that wasn't shocking enough, the moment I went to look inside,
I suddenly got punched by a Pokemon. The next thing I know, I was lying on a sofa and someone was treating my wounds.
A Pokemon punched you?
Did it wholesome? Yeah, I feel like I glimpsed a small, wet figure for just a moment.
Yeah. لونها كان احمر.
ايه ريد احمر ده ريد فيجر اوكي بس بتقول سمول بيقول قصدي سمول يمكن كان معاه حد كمان ثيف كان معاه حد
يمكن
based on the size it couldn't have been human so I'm guessing it was a Pokemon
اللي هو اللي مع الهوليه اللي احنا كنا شاكين فيه، بس كان لونه بينك مش ريد، ما كانش سمول كان كبير. مش عارف
ممكن يكون ابلن ولا مش عارف ايه
بس ابلن كانوا موجودين هنا. ممكن واي نوت
يلا جم ومشوا يعني احنا مش موجودين دلوقتي ولا ايه؟ مش عارف انا بحاول افكر.
ما كانوش في يعني ما قابلناهم لغايه دلوقتي في المانشن، بس قابلناهم في عند التري لو تفتكر، بس ممكن والله